In addition to cutting, there are some ancillary skills that you're required to be familiar with. Part of that is called transfer. Because the stone is cut in two steps, top then the bottom, the stone has to be reversed for the lap to cut. That means you have to shift the adhesive attachment from one end of the stone to the other end, and this is done in a transfer block. It can be done straight up and away, or you can actually do it what's called an open transfer. And these are spare dops that are available on my website if you'd like to make them. I sell only the head, and you can get 1/4-inch dowel, brass, aluminum, stainless steel, wood, which I don't recommend, and just put the heads in. Then you have a set of specialty dops with which you can hold the stones in the unique configurations that are available when you're cutting. Here are some further instructions on exchanging sides, transferring dop heads, removing adhesives, attaching adhesives, and so forth.
Changing the index setting for another facet is a simple matter with the calibrated jam peg. Just slide the quill out of the back tube a short distance, align the desired notch in the wheel with the trigger, and close up the peg. That's all there is to it. Practice your grip so you can hold the two peg components together snugly while you're faceting. It's not a frantic obligation, but keeping things tight is very important. Sometimes it can be downright difficult and messy to remove a lap, especially when the outer periphery of the lap is so close to the splash pan's walls. To eliminate this problem, buy a pair of surplus dental picks and bend their tips to the horizontal. They make fine lap lifters. The tips are sharp though, so it's a good idea to dip these tips in some liquid-handled plastic or slip on a rubber boot. There are two main methods for removing a gemstone from a dop stick. If the adhesive used is super glue or epoxy, you can soak the attachment in water or acetone until the chemicals break down and the stone will drop off. The final all-purpose solution, of course, is heat. Hold the metal dop stick in a butane flame and the dop stick will literally fall off within seconds, whether the adhesive is super glue, epoxy, or wax. It seems a whole cult industry has grown up around the simple act of transferring or changing a half-cut gemstone to another dop stick running in the opposite direction so you can finish the last half of the stone. If you cut the table first, which is a good jam pegging technique, then you have a flat stone surface and an open transfer is a simple matter. You don't need a complicated transfer jig because the pavilion alone will assure verticality on the dop stick. Just lay the stone table down on a flat surface, cover the upright tip with superglue, and plant the dop stick onto the glued tip. You can eyeball the dop stick vertically, which is a bit chancy of course, or you can use a right-angle jig or a U-jig, or a conventional transfer jig. They all work in such a way that transferring is a cinch, not a sensation.